And one of the interesting things here, and this is really one of the challenges, there's so much that Snowflake brings to the table, but it really is it's a different world. It's a different environment. One of the root causes, or one of the issues that we run into, is previous best practices, right? We've all been doing this, or many of us have been doing this for many, many years, working with databases and these data systems. And there's a lot of things that we've been doing for many years that really, in the past, these were fine. But because Snowflake is a new, it's a whole new world, really. And so there are certain things that we've always done that might not be working so well inside of Snowflake. And so there's a lot of things that we really need to know and understand when we're talking about Snowflake for performance and tuning Snowflake. And this diagram here, there's a whole lot going on in here, but just to talk about this a little bit, we've got three circles here. These are the key areas that we're talking about when we're focusing on tuning Snowflake, we're performance in Snowflake, or making sure that we're not doing things that are causing negative performance. So we've got the blue circle here, query quality. We need to make sure that we're writing good SQL. All right, Snowflake is SQL. We need to make sure that we're writing good queries. So there's some things that go in there. We're not going to talk a lot about that today. With Snowflake, the virtual warehouses, there's a lot of things that go into the virtual warehouses. If you're interested in more detail on the warehouses, we've done some other Pro Talks that dive in deeper on those. But we want to have our warehouses sized effectively so that we've got enough compute to get the performance that we need from our queries, but also we don't need to oversize those warehouses. We don't need to be paying more credits, more for the compute than we really need to. The yellow circle here, the data curation, supporting the businesses and the loading and the security requirements. There's a lot of requirements from the business users, from the consumption side of what we need to be doing with the data. All of those things we need to know and understand when we're focusing on tuning in Snowflake. Today, where we're going to be spending most of our time is in the storage optimization and the storage optimization for usage. So that's the green circle here. So there's a number of things in here. We're going to talk about them kind of a high level right now. Then we're going to do a deep dive on some of these, really explain what these mean, because some of these, the principles here are really the foundations of what's going on with Snowflake. And you've got to have a really solid understanding, a solid foundation of what these things are, what's happening here, to really understand how do we use the Snowflake environment to get the best possible performance, but also be very effective in our costs within Snowflake.
Hey folks, thanks for checking out this cut from our broadcast. To see the full show, click on the link in the video description. Also, check out our Learning Center, which has white papers, events, live streams, and short explainer videos on a wide range of data management topics. And of course, if you like our content, please share it on LinkedIn. That really means a lot to us. Thanks again for checking us out, and we hope to see you in our next broadcast.